Hello everyone, I'm Adamantium, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing a game I found called West of Loathing. Looks like a fun game set in the Wild West. Okay, time to make our character. Okay, we're going to be Bird Holiday, wanted for protagonizing. Reward, 1,555 meat. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Do I want to be a cowpuncher, a bean slinger, or a snake oiler? Cowpunchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in a disreputable saloon or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cowpunchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the beanslinger is a mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. I think I want to be a bean slinger. Magic and cooking sounds fun, and like a great combination. This weird poster appeared here one night. Goodbye, bed. Time to head west and chase my real dreams. Goodbye, desk. Hey, you Russell, how you doing? I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. Curse of the zombie prison. Dark Cove. Walking stupid? What's that? This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really bad at walking. Let's read it. You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. You got the perk stupid walking. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while trying to pick it up. Oops. Well, time to leave. I would stack that. Nothing on the hat rack. This hearth really puts the hearth and home. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pie safe. You'll miss meals with the family. Wow. That's... No wonder I ever know what he's talking about. How many different languages do you need to learn a book? An investigation on the laws of thought, on which are founded the mathematical theories of logic and probabilities. How many different languages? Yeah, okay. The kid's brother's toy box. Look inside. He loves stuff like this. Puzzle cube. So tidy. It's covered with all his weird diagrams and charts. Let's fiddle with it. Oh, we solved it. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figured out the last couple of moves. Hooray! Time to head on out, I guess. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but the one about bartering? Oh boy. That's the one. Enjoy it. You got an item. Mind your meat. This book is a guide to making the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. You read the book from cover to cover and learn, among other things, that its cover price is way too high. Nice. After you're done reading it, use your newfound skills to pawn it off to a wide-eyed Rube for 60 meat. Done and done. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's favorite can of beans. You got item can of infinite beans. You'd think a can with an unlimited number of beans in it would be really exciting, but these beans are pretty terrible. It's a pretty cool thing to carry around, though. This item goes in your offhand. Nice. Thank him. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. He's barely holding it together. It's probably best for him to just For him if you just go. Dig through the haystack. I got a needle. Not for sewing, it's for picking locks. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. You've got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To seek my fortune. There's just no opportunity here, kid. If I'm gonna make something of myself, I gotta go where I can make some meat. But it's so dangerous. 60% of people who go west get killed within a year, and that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. Here we are in Boring Springs. Wanna know a secret? What? Oh. Oh, a turnip. Dusty turnip. It's a chunk of wood from the broken hitching post. Grab it. Got broken board. Sign on the door reads, gone drinking. Okay, we got the bar. The sheriff. You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. And the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh. Does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh, nah, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me keeps me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it's a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do ya? Nope. Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind. Will do, Bill. Step right up, step right up. Braid's the name, trade's the game. Seriously doubt that his name is Braid. Howdy, Braid. What you trading? Well, sir, today I'm trading the locks for soap, a stick of dynamite for a needle, and to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul, I'll trade a fine silver pocket watch. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. How about some free dynamite? Sir, I must admit that you drive a hard bargain, but I find your terms acceptable. You got dynamite. No trades right now, thanks. Sheriff's office. Ooh, a mug. Grab it. Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. Reward 200 meat. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist. Apply in person at the Yuma Marshal's office. Wanted. Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Reward 420 meat. Nice. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would ya? Depends on the work. Well, how does this grab you? There's a gang of hoodlums around here what call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't, well, it ain't much good without the door. And I need someone tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. The pistol was deputized during one of the sheriff's most recent benders. Nice. Deputy, you deputized a gun? You're new in town. Maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down there the Fricker Gang hideout is for you. Nice. Got it. I'll be back with the door. As you walk into the saloon, a crazy guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey! Where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink here without a hat. Tain't proper. Points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. You look through the hat box to find a magical black Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. Grab it. You got an item. Barely enchanted hat. Don't be fooled by all the stars. This ain't got much magic in it. Grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, feller. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. All right, I'll keep it in mind. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, tarnation, there's a hole in my bedroll. Uh-huh. You already have a hat. What would you do with 2? Double hats. Hat inception. Probably should just leave him alone. Okay. It's locked. Dang. The woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. Okay. Howdy, I'm Bird. Howdy, Bird, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming. Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold in ages. Oh, is that why you're here drinking instead? Yep, and me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those fish circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One, kind of boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. Walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." Keep waiting. Bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Bird. What brings you to our little backwater? Oh, the usual. Came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I recommend taking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. The railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Well, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that. Dirtwater. Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damn cows. Lots of opportunity there. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. You mentioned errands. Yeah, this forsaken burg is always falling apart one way or another. The hostler always needs help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Weak fungicide. The liquid in this can is actually very powerful. It's just that it's tailored to kill weak fungi. The item is used in combat. I'll take care of it. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking in it that it's absolutely disgusting. We gotta look in it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit. Gross tobacco spit. Chewing gum. And it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. We gotta look closer. There's gotta be something in here. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait. Is there something shining at the bottom? Oh my gosh, you have to get it. You reach your hand towards the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes it sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search for this thing. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tree slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations! Nasty ring. Though getting this ring was traumatic, you have to admit, it was worth it. Hooray! Okay. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hand to the how to play poker card that came with the deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Can I play? They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. You put meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of tens plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Bet crazily. Eat this. All in, suckers. Sweat gushes from their faces as they each read how to play poker card again, but eventually they both add 20 meat to the pot. Okay, read 'em and weep. You show your pair of tens plus 2, 3, king. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces, and the gal on the right somehow got a straight flush, 2 through 6 and hearts. Outfox them. Explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points. To the gal on the right's 20, and you're 25 plus a king, and the king represents King Ralph IX, whom the western colonies revolted against because of unfair taxes, so they owe an extra tax of 10 meat each. They nod in understanding and push more meat across the table at you. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. Walk away. Nice, 60 meat. They don't have enough meat left to bother with. It looks like they're playing for spiders now. Okay. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, yellow-bellied machines. Can't trust them no more than a dirty goblin. Uh-huh. See you later. Can I talk to you? Howdy. Howdy, good to see you again, Bird. Tip you out at the bartender. Found this mug. Much obliged. You hand the recovered mug and collect your bounty. Thanks. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby, a real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustration about it. Ouch. Woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy who's gonna be searching the spittoon for his tooth if you don't leave me in peace. Okay, bye-bye then. Okay. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. Tell the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All of my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes. Thank you. Please, I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They're pretty much always run to the same places. Nice. Orehole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? You said something about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how. It's embarrassing. I was going to get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse? Or... Pretty sure she's just being sarcastic. I see. Pile of old newspapers. Oh, we could probably give that to Cactus Bill. Ooh. Crate of Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails ya. Grab a bottle. Next, we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here is can you reach the top of the bar. Nice. Did you bring something to read? Give him the newspaper he found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orehole Mine. It's yours if you go get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Behind the outhouse at Orehole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Stick the newspaper to him. Perfect. Get lost. Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. All right, hold on. You hear a battle and she unlocks the door. Enter the house. Wow, that's a lot of TNT. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Yeah, probably. The stove is spotless. Either she really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me that whiskey you promised. Okay, fine. The vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. Green a little. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey. Stat. Give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey, fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket, then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. Doc Alice, can you support whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe? Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so she glares at you meaningfully. So what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one? I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons stagger around like puppets with hat or strings cut, look to take a bite out of the living? Nope. Well, just count your lucky stars and stay at a town cemetery then. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that you're going to do much good in this doom-forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Check out the books. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks, except for a few. Leaf through the Legends of Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. The life and works of Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find a list of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there's some useful appendices in the back and some diagrams of appendices. Nice. Leaf through the Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. Start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed. And you also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak Goblin. Sort of. You speak a little bit of Goblin, at least enough to order a beer, which is an important thing. Make like a tree and leave. Hopefully we can talk to this guy now. Hi, Gary. Hi, hello. I am Gary. Who are you? Well, I'm Bird. Hello, Bird. Good to meet you. What Bird doing down here? Oh, I'm just looking around. Oh, hey, Gary likes to looking too. Gary now looking for way out of this dump. Gary not having much luck though. Where are you trying to go, Gary? High away, and far up for popping, and then new Gary everywhere. Settle down, Gary. Gary doesn't like to settling. Gary wants to traveling and popping. If Bird goes far up and high away, maybe taking Gary with you, huh? Huh? I'll think about it. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It means the world to me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.